Hi everybody, it's John back with another model final reveal video. Um, Tonight it's the turn of the new tool Revell Fokker DR1 triplane. I eventually did this kit up in the colours of Manfred von Richthofen. Um, I've built a couple of DR1s before and I've never built Manfred's aircraft before. I'd built a black one. I can't remember whose aircraft that was. And I'd also built a green and sort of bluey black one, all different types of colours, but I'd never built Manfred's aircraft before. And I wanted to try and build this one as Manfred's because it's the new tool Revell kit. And I'll be honest with you, it's actually rather nice. It flies together really well. It's got quite a nice cockpit interior. I'm hoping I can maybe zoom. Actually, if I bring the kit to you, you might be able to see what the interior is like, because you've got quite a nice joystick there. There's a wooden instrument panel which has been painted up quite nicely. A couple of faithfully depicted machine guns which fire from the cockpit, and there's actually a harness at the back of the guns which link them together. You can see it's like a silver bar going across the front of the cockpit there, and that links the two guns to fire together. There is a little bit of rigging on this kit, believe it or not. There's not a lot of rigging, but there is a little bit of rigging. You've got a little bit of rigging on the undercarriage trestle, and there's three strips that rig the central support struts there for the upper wing. And they're the only bits of rigging that are actually required on this kit. There are a couple of other little strips of rigging which go at the back of the control surfaces there, but to be honest with you, they were so small and so fiddly, I couldn't do it. I couldn't see. My eyesight is not as good as it should be, and I couldn't see to be able to put the runners in of cable between the two marks for the rudder and the elevators. So I eventually didn't bother. I painted this kit up in just ordinary Humbrol matte red, and then I gave it a coat of lacquer over the top. I think it was just ordinary Humbrol gloss varnish before I applied the decals. And I wanted to give this kit a little bit of a museum look. Whoops, sorry about that, the camera's moved. A little bit of a museum look, and I think it's sort of come out quite nice. The decals have gone on pretty nicely. There's no issues. There's no backing showing. Even the rudder decal there, that's quite nice as well. There's nothing showing there. There's the Fokker build number on there. You can just see it. Oops, my hand's shaking a little bit there. See if I can stop it shaking. There we go. Yeah, that's all quite nice. And the interior, I painted the interior the same colour as the propeller itself. The propeller is just an ordinary, I think it's matte 29, and the interior of the aircraft is actually just wooden colour as well. So it's quite an easy kit to build and paint. You know, you basically just need four colours. That's aluminium, matte black, matte brown and matte red with the gloss varnish that goes over the top. And the underside decals are quite nice as well. You can see they've gone on quite nice. The kit does build quite nicely. There's a little bit of trickiness in putting the control bar for the machine guns into the cockpit when you put the two fuselage halves together, because it's obviously got to fit into two location lugs and also attach themselves to the machine guns. And that was a little bit tricky to line up and everything, but it did go in okay. It wasn't really a serious issue. Would I recommend this kit? Yeah, I would. It is incredibly accurate. The pro builders and the reviewers, they really like the new Revell tool. The old Airfix tool of this kit isn't that bad either, but this one is markedly better, and it's certainly more accurate in terms of the overall finish of the cockpit, the engine detail. It's a really nice, tidy little kit, quite easy to build. And you know, if you spent a weekend on it, it would probably go together in 3 or 4 days. no problem whatsoever. But it's been in the build of this kit for quite a while. I've had quite a lot going on at the moment, and this kit was one of them. Quite a nice little kit. So yeah, I would recommend this to novice builders. As biplanes and triplanes go, there's not a lot of rigging here, so if it would be quite a good model to test and experiment with different rigging methods. But I generally use expanded polystyrene. Where you take a piece of sprue from the kit and you put a heat source in between the middle of it, stretch it out, and then you've got some nice, very thin, narrow cabling in polystyrene. In the plastic that the kit's built in anyway, and then basically you just glue those parts into the correct length and in the correct position on the kit, and hey presto, you've got yourself quite a nice set of rigging wires. So anyway, that's the Revell 72nd scale new tool Revell Fokker DR1 triplane, and it was done up in Manfred, Baron Manfred von Richthoven's mount of his Fokker triplane. This was actually the aircraft he was shot down in over the Western Front in 1918. So anyway, that's the video. I hope this video has been of some use. It's a nice little kit. And I hope all your modelling projects are running smooth, and I hope everything's going fine. Stay safe out there. There's still a pandemic going on. I know people are getting sick and tired of it now, but it's still a good idea to stay safe and keep your distance from other people. And just when you do get into your modelling scene, whatever it is you're building, just have fun, because that's what it's all about. I'll see you for the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye for now.